Hello, good morning. My name is Diana Silva and I'm here to talk about Mexico. I was born and raised in Mexico for the first 8 years of my life. There are many languages that are spoken in Mexico, but Spanish is the most widespread, but there are also 66 Indian languages that are spoken as well. The Mexican Republic has borders with the United States, Guatemala, and Belize. And the population in Mexico is more than 120 million people. Mexico also has 32 states, and I was born in the state of Michoacan, which is represented by the monarch butterfly. In Mexico, we celebrate different holidays than the ones that are celebrated in the United States. One of the first holidays that I'm going to talk about is about El Día de Reyes, which is the King's Day. It is celebrated on January 6th, and on that day, children in Mexico receive their Christmas gifts. Besides the gifts, the Mexican culture also serve Rosca de Reyes, which is a king's cake. The cake is an oval shape and it symbolizes the crown, and it also has a doll that represents baby Jesus. The doll figure symbolizes the hiding of the infant Jesus from the King Herod's troops. Traditionally, the cake also has dry food and candy, and that symbolizes the many jewels that the crown has. And the person who gets the slice with the doll must host a party on Dia de la Calendaria, which is in February. Another holiday that is celebrated in Mexico is the Day of the Dead, which is el Día de los Muertos, and it is a 2-day holiday honoring the relatives who have passed away. On this day, it is believed that the dead returned to visit their living. There are colorful shrines known as ofrendas that are placed in the home and in public spaces. The shrines or ofrendas also have the deceased's favorite foods and precious objects, such as their photographs. Families will visit the graveyards, and they will often share meals next to the graves of their loved ones, and they have large celebrations that take place in the graveyards and public spaces.
Hi, my name is Ana. I was born in Nicaragua. I was born in Managua. Nicaragua is a beautiful country. We have lots of lakes and volcanoes. It has a lot of different types of terrains. There are jungles, there are urban areas as well. We have a lot of beaches. The national flower is the sacuanjoche. I would love to share a little bit more about the food as well. We have a lot of tasty dishes in Nicaragua. One of them is called gallo pinto, which is a tasty rice and bean dish. We also have a lot of tasty fruit juices. Nicaragua has just some beautiful beaches as well. It borders the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, so there's a lot of great surfing as well. In Nicaragua there are also a lot of mountainous areas, so there are some smaller towns that are located on kind of the tops of mountains, and those are a lot cooler than if you're in a city. It's a lot warmer and the weather's hotter down in the more urban areas. In Nicaragua, there is an island called Ometepe Island, and this island has 2 active volcanoes on it. And you get to this island by taking a ferry, and once you're on the island, you can walk around, you can take tours to go see the volcanoes. You can often find kids playing soccer out on the street just with friends and family members, and it's a lot of fun to see it. So school is a little bit different from what I've seen from my family members that I visited in Nicaragua. Kids go to school until half day, and then they go home and do their homework and spend more time at home. So in Nicaragua, the main language is Spanish.
Hi there, hola a todos y todas. Mi nombre es Daniela Paz Peterson, and I'm from Chile. No, Chile is spelled Chile. My country is actually in South America, and it's at the end of the map next to Argentina, and we have borders with Argentina, Peru, Bolivia, and the Pacific Ocean. So because most of our country has actually access to the Pacific, we eat a lot of seafood. We have a lot of fish, and then we eat them very regularly in our diet is actually we also have hot dogs, but we don't call them hot dogs, we call them completos. And they're a little different. You still have the basics, you have the bun, you have beanie, but then we also add tomato, avocado, and mayonnaise, ketchup, and mustard. Depends on your taste. And we also, you can find them on the street. We have a lot of street food. So when you're running around between running errands or working or going to school, you can just stop in the street in a carrito, and then you can just have a hot dog with some pops or soda. I really miss that. Our native people, some of them are still alive after 200 years of fighting against colonization. One of them is the Mapuche people. The Mapuche people is from the center to the south of our country, and they are mainly in the area called a city called Temuco. So we can say that we name Chile now, but we also can say that the Mapuche land is known as Chile. The other thing that you should know about when you go there, it's like we have a lot of plazas. Plazas are squares, are parks, but they are in the center of our city. So a lot of civic life happens here. What I mean by that, the plazas are the center of the city because we were colonized by the Spanish Imperium. So the way that they build cities is in squares, like a chess board. So you have the plaza in the center, and everything happens in squares. So around the plaza, you're gonna have a big church that is a Catholic church, because over 80% of the country is Catholic. So you're gonna have artists doing portraits, you're gonna have musicians, comedians, and all of these happens in the streets. So it's really fun to just go there, have an ice cream, and really see what happened. That we have different kind of weather. So in the south of Chile, you're gonna find Patagonia, and it's really cold and more challenging, at least for me. And then in the north, we have a desert, and that desert is the driest desert of the world, the Atacama Desert. So yeah, I hope that you wanna go there, have fun. Remember that you're gonna have a lot of access to the beaches in the Pacific Ocean, a lot of good food, seafood, a lot of street food, and then just have a good time walking around. Hope to see you there. Bye.